So we are waiting for everyone to join in and then we'll start in a bit. Today we have a very special guest with us, a very good friend of mine. I'm just waiting for her to join in and then we'll start with the session. So we have Mrs. Shalu Bairathi with us. Hi.
Hi, Priyancy.
How are you doing?
I'm good, Priyancy. Nice to see you after a long time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So let's wait for a few people to join in and then maybe we can start in like 2 weeks, right? So how is the pandemic going?
I'm just busy with my work. It doesn't matter it's happening or not.
Right. Right. It's always good to be busy with work.
It's good for some people. It's really bad for some people. But it's good for me.
Right. True. Do you think we should start?
Okay, you can start. Yeah.
Yeah, we can start. Okay, so everyone will have Mrs. Shalu Bairathi, who is a counseling psychologist and a very, very good friend of mine. So, first, I would want you to share the idea of why are we doing this session, the mental health vocabulary A to Z series. So, if you could just enlighten the viewers on the same. So, what is your idea?
So, me and Priyancy were just talking about something, and I thought people were just using some words so easily, and that can, stigmatize people and harm their personalities. So we thought of, okay, let's enlighten people about some few words that should not be used in common language and should be used properly, not so casually. So
Right.
this idea came up. So today we're starting. So Priyancy, you want to add something in this?
Yeah, so I just wanted our viewers to know that whatever we would be talking about, the words that we would be discussing, we would be talking about them in terms of Oxford Dictionary. So we have taken those words from the Oxford Dictionary of Psychology by Axel Colman, also a winner of American Library Association Award for outstanding reference. So to maintain certain kind of authenticity, we are using the Oxford Dictionary of Psychology. Yeah. So without any further ado, let's start with our today's session. Today we are going to discuss few words from the letter A. And I request you to please start with the first letter, the first word for today.
Okay. So first word we take today is abnormal. Okay. So first I'll read that from the dictionary itself, and then we can explain in 1 or 2 lines. Okay. So first word is abnormal. It means what is usual, departing what is usual, and what is the rule. It is from the Latin word abnormal, abnormalis. Abnormality is a noun, anything that is abnormal. It should be a manifestation of cognition, emotion, or behavior that deviates from an accepted norms or is a symptom of mental disorder. It should not just be a behavior, okay, you're behaving not normal, so you're an abnormal. No, it should never be used in that way. It should be a combination of cognition, emotion, behavior that deviates from the normal. So, okay, and this abnormal is it is a form of psychology, abnormal psychology. It's a branch of psychology, a clinical psychology, where classification, diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of mental disorders and disabilities are studied. It's a part of clinical psychology. So there's another second word. Over to you, Priyansi, with the new word, anxiety.
Yes. So before talking about anxiety, I wanted to ask you that how are people using the word abnormal in such a normal language? Like if I do something that is out of the way or that is different, so people say, "Oh, you're so abnormal, you're not normal." Any light things on that for a viewer to understand when to use the word abnormal?
So abnormal should not be used so casually, like you are not behaving normal, means you're not walking properly. Sometimes you just want to enjoy that moment and you just want to, want to walk like that. Oh, people say, oh, how she's behaving normal, he or she, anybody. So that way it's stigmatized. It can harm their personalities. So should refrain from using casually. And
Right.
these words are mostly whatever words that me and Priyansi have taken, we have tried, even we have learned from this dictionary. So we are also learning and we will want others also to learn. So
Right. So
these words are like,
basically, yes. So basically, what you're saying is that we should not use the word abnormal very casually. Rather, first we should understand what are the aspects, what are the dimensions of using the word abnormal, and then we use the word abnormal or not. Right.
yes.
Thank you for that. Okay, so the second word that we have today is anxiety. So,
Yeah.
according to Oxford Dictionary, it is a state of uneasiness accompanied by dysphoria, somatic signs or symptoms of tension, misfortune, or danger. So, when we talk about anxiety, one thing that we have to understand here is that it is always related to future. Any event that is going to happen in the future may give us anxiety. For example, I have to prepare for an exam or I have to prepare a PPT and present it to my boss. So all these events can give me anxiety. Now, when I talk about anxiety, a amount of anxiety is important because it motivates us to do the task. But on the other hand, when I say that I have high levels of anxiety, that can be a concern. And I would suggest to viewers, if you're having high level of anxiety, to seek professional help. So this is what anxiety is when we talk about uh, uneasiness feeling or any tension that is entering our body. This is what anxiety is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the
So
third word?
Priyansi, I
Yeah.
would like to add one more thing in this, that when you have anxiety and when you don't know that this is a higher level of anxiety, you will understand, or the people around you will understand, that you are not behaving, you're not stopping that anxiety. That task is done, but the anxiety is still there. Then it's a matter of concern, and
Mhm.
somebody experiencing this should definitely visit a psychologist or take help.
Right. Right. True. True. Right. Okay. And also the viewers who are watching us, if you have any questions about whatever we are talking, please feel free to ask questions. We would be happy to help. Yes. So
Yes, sure.
third word for
And
today.
if you feel like you want to know some more words from A, because we're just covering 4 words every day, and it's a long list of A words. If anyone wants to know more of A words, please feel free to contact us. Okay.
Yeah. So the third word is
Alexander's technique.
wow. Okay.
Okay. So I never heard this word. When I was going through this dictionary, I felt like, oh wow, that's a new word. So
Right.
Alexander technique is a technique of improving posture,
Mhm.
bodily movement, breathing, thereby reducing stress and increasing confidence. Popular especially with actors, musicians, and other performing artists. It is named after Australian actor and a physiotherapist, Frederick Matthias Alexander, who developed it and promoted it in 1930s. The
Wow.
technique of psychotherapy that emphasize physical approaches to psychological problem. Oh, nice. 1930s people
Yeah,
knew
I know.
this problem. That, okay, there is psychotherapy, that physical approaches can lead to psychological problems. Now people are understanding in this pandemic time also that, okay, few problems that in psychological problems can be developed because of physiological problems. Anything that comes on the body can have its manifestation. Sorry, any psychological problem can have manifestation on the body. And if you improve your body posture and your breathing exercises, these psychological problems can be taken care of.
Okay. So basically, what you're saying is that if I improve my posture and breathing, then I will be able to resolve my psychological problems as well. Is that
Ma- Yes, many,
okay?
yeah, many of them. But yeah, definitely, if they are deeper enough, then definitely you need help from a psychologist. Please do visit. But small little things can be taken care of.
Right. Okay. That was
Over
actually
to
a
you.
very new word for us today.
Yeah, Alexander technique. Yeah.
Yes.
So, Priyansi, next word for you. That's the last word for today.
Yes.
It's attachment theory.
Yes. So the last word for today is the attachment. So Oxford Dictionary says that when an infant has an inborn biological need for close contact with its mother or the primary caregiver. So attachment is a very common word. We all have heard that, but we don't know from where does we learn what kind of attachment do we have with others. So this attachment is developed in a child when the child is of 1 year of age. If a secure parenting or a secure attachment is given to the child, he or she develops a secure understanding of the world. The primary caregiver or the mother is the most important aspect or is the most important person in a newborn, right? So whenever a child is born, he or she understands everything about the world by the physical touch of the mother or the primary caregiver. And if the child has many people around, then through them also the child understands attachment because they are living in close proximity. So the kind of affection and love that the child gets from the people around develops an idea of attachment. So, like I said, that if it is a secure one, the child will develop a sense of security. If not, then the child, like Eric Erickson said, that the child will develop a sense of trust or mistrust in that 1 year, 0 to 1 year of age. So, like as the child develops a sense of trust or mistrust, the same will happen. This according to that same thing, whatever he will get in the childhood, he will be same in the when he's an adult or an adolescent. So this is what happens. This is what attachment plays an important part in every child. Yeah. What do you think? You want to add something to?
Yeah, Priyansi, I totally agree from you that it this attachment when the mother-child relationship, it's a big trust. It's a big trust for that small little child who is insecure enough on that stage when it's securely attached to the parent or the mother or the caregiver will always seek secured attachment with everyone around. Means if the mother is able to provide the security in those first 6 months, this child can go to limits, they can cross their limits and attach to everyone. They can have good bondings in their life later on with their partners also, with their family also, and with the surroundings. So it's
Right.
just the trust. They are able, otherwise, these children, they become so anxious, they don't know what is going to be, they're always uncertain about their prediction.
Right.
So those issues can be taken care of if the early attachments are secured.
Right. So basically, if a child is given secure attachment, so that's the first step to a health towards healthy development of the child.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So all the viewers who are watching, if you feel like you can check yourselves if you had a secure attachment in your childhood or not, and if you are some parent, then you can check that if you're giving the same to your child. Right.
Yes.
Right. So we have discussed 4 words today, starting with the letter A. The first one is abnormal, anxiety, attachment, and behavioral technique, right? So tomorrow we are going to be here with letter B and with few words which start from B in vocabulary. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here for enlightening our viewers. So see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Yeah? And thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stay blessed and see you tomorrow with the letter B.
Yes.
Ciao.